Hi there, my name is Katie Rickel, and I'm a therapist at Structure House. Are you thinking about setting a goal, perhaps a New Year's resolution? If you are, here's a tip. Set a SMART goal. SMART is an acronym taken from the business world that details how we should go about setting our goals. So to begin, let's talk about S. S here stands for specific. So you may have a goal, I want to weigh less. Not really a good goal. Do you want to weigh 5 pounds less? Do you want to weigh 25 pounds less? You need to be specific when you're setting your goal. Next, M stands for measurable. Here at Structure House, lots of the goals that we set are pretty easy to measure. It's easy to measure calories or days that you exercised. However, some other goals you may be thinking about may be less easily quantifiable. For instance, if your goal is to have a difficult conversation with someone, how are you going to measure your progress toward that goal? Are you going to assess whether you actually make the attempt to have the conversation? Are you going to measure it by the person's reaction? So thinking about that beforehand is important. Next, A stands for action-oriented. Again, the goal, I want to weigh less. Sorry, you can't just weigh less. You have to do something to weigh less. So build your goals around specific actions, specific behaviors that are going to allow you to meet your goals. Next, R stands for realistic. So taking all other factors into account. Is this goal really realistic? Lots of times when people are coming home from Structure House, they set goals similar to the ones that they were setting here. However, in a home environment, you have a lot more stresses, a lot more pressure on your time, so setting the same sorts of exercise goals, for instance, that you did at Structure House, and expecting to continue those at home may not be realistic. Finally, T stands for time limited. So you should have a time limit around your goals, a time at which you sort of stop and assess your progress. People get into trouble when they set goals that have too much time that they give themselves to achieve it. So saying, I want to lose 50 pounds by the end of the year. Well, if it's January, it may be easy to set that sort of goal. If November and December roll around and you haven't made much progress toward that goal, you really lost the whole year. Much better to set shorter time periods at which to assess your progress. That's why our diary is set up in 9-week segments. 9 weeks is a reasonable period of time to be able to look back to see how close you are to meeting your long-term goals. So, now that you're equipped to set your New Year's resolutions, good luck. You have a lot of great goals that you can start to set.